What is going on, YouTube? The Webmeister here, coming back at you guys with a brand new video. And today, guys, is another story-based game, and this is gonna take a little bit longer than Sarah's Missing because it's a bigger game. But welcome to 80 Games, where my decisions are, and it's gonna base off my decisions are gonna affect my character. So welcome to 80 Days, London, 1872. I have entered the service of a new gentleman. It would seem he's a gambling man. Inkle presents, and welcome to 80 days, guys. Holy cow, I cannot speak today. But anyway, guys, I hope your day is going good, because mine is going great as always. Alrighty then, so this is gonna be about a 30-minute gameplay video. Or yeah, it's gonna be another long gameplay video, so oh, excuse me. We're gonna see how long it takes for us to get through most of it, at least. We're gonna try to get, like I said, I want to keep coming out with new games, guys, and not be stuck with the same ones forever. So here we go. So welcome to London. Here we go. Let's begin. Very excited to start this new game with you guys. Monsieur Phyllis Fogg returned home early from the Reform Club and in New England in a newfangled steam carriage. Besides, I helped him down, and the Ireland steam-driven horses clattered away. Passport, said he. We are going around the world. Very good, monsieur. I murmured dutifully, not believing a word of it. What shall circumnavigate the globe within 80 days? He was quite calm as he proposed his wild scheme. We leave for Paris on the 8:25 in an hour. But of course, I answered, still extremely suspicious. He nodded. Good packing altimeter and my evening jacket. There is not a moment to waste. You, passport, now have fun. Your character is now dependable. Fantastic. Awesome. Now we're going out to quickly, passport, collect our things, and we will be off. So let's pack our things. Fogg's apartment. There was just a moment to seize anything further than I thought might be useful for a long trip. Okay, we're gonna bring that. We're gonna bring that. Oh gosh. And we're gonna bring that. And the evening jacket. Wait. Hold on a second. Yes. I want to bring the... Wait a second. Oh, on the wax cylinder, I think it was, right? Nope. Inscribed. Okay, new routes discovered. Alrighty then. Here we go. Alright. Very excited, guys. Here we go. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. So let's depart. And we're going to Hollis. Holy cow, guys. Alright. So as you guys can see, the mechanical horses raced past Piccadilly Circus and Pall Mall faster than a team of thoroughbreds. Even so, the whistle of the 8:25 was blowing as we pulled up to Charing Cross Station. We have no tickets, I exclaimed in horror. That does not signify, Monsieur Fogg remarked over his shoulder as he hurried toward the platform. We must not miss this train. I rushed after him. We leaped on board. Just as another train whistle pierced the ear, our guard raised his thick brows at us as we settled into a nearby compartment. He held out a hand. Take us, please. I pretend we have lost them. Patting down one pocket and then another, was about to start digging through our suitcase when Monsieur Fogg interrupted my touching performance. My valet is trying to express that we are in too much haste to purchase tickets, he said. No doubt intending to chasten me for my dissimulation. You may purchase them from me, the guard was saying. Though it's much more expensive, I'm afraid. 85 pounds, please. I hand over the 85 pounds. Whew, okay. I handed over the 85 pounds and smiled with a thin smile. From one more man to another, the guard gave me our tickets and slid the compartment door shut behind him with a pneumatic hiss. Your funds have gone down somewhat. Your relationship with Fogg has deteriorated. Go ahead.
Hi everybody, I'm his brother. I got these.
Okay.
I let it pause here.
On the left.
Does she have a charger?
I don't know. London smog gave way to rolling hills and the patch of the Kentish countryside, still untouched by the hand of technological advancement. Monsieur Fogg read his paper whilst I repacked our bags, thrown together in haste and confusion. As afternoon turned inexorably to evening, I discovered that my master was one of those gentlemen who broke their silence rarely, if at all. A guard rapped on our door a few miles before Dover. We are about to submerge, he warned. Take some people a bit funny, so watch out. Very good, I replied, as though submerging into a 1,000-ton metal train was quite ordinary for me. If you feel claustrophobic, the guard replied, try running up and down the corridor. I always found the exercise helpful. With that, he closed the door. I pressed my face to the window glass as the fins above the amphitrite's wheel extended with a hydraulic hiss. Night fell and we plunged past the end of the track into the freezing water of the English Channel. Alrighty then. Awesome. The Amphitrite plowed through the water overnight and splashed up onto wider gauge French tracks at Calais as dawn broke. I began to consider what we might require for our journey. Loose clothing for hot weather and furs for cold, driving clothes for roads, and weatherproof gear for boats. Well, we would have to... Will we venture north or south? I inquired, deep in thought. East, he replied with utter certainty. Even so, there are several routes to consider. But which is the safest? Monsieur Fogg raised an eyebrow. There is no place in the world which is not safe for an Englishman, he said coolly, and with great finality. Parbleu, I scarcely knew what to think. We arrived at Paris Gare du Nord just after 1 o'clock. Automaton porters lifted our luggage and then our persons onto the platform and long, delicately filigreed iron arms. Paris, city of my heart. I was home, but not to stay. Alright, and down to Paris we go! Alright. Alright. Awesome. So, some of our possessions could be sold handsomely here. Let's go to the bank. We must visit the bank, Monsieur Fogg declared. You have additional funds? I am a gentleman. They would extend me credit if required, he replied. But do you suppose I put my entire fortune into a carpet bag under your supervision? Of course. I regarded the bank as we entered. It was a palace of stone and shimmering marble floors with beautiful windows, fountains, and plants. You wish to withdraw funds? You were told, I warn you, it may take some time. Let's just... As I said. The manager nodded. I will have to communicate with London first, of course. He apologized. I should have a reply tomorrow. It seems Monsieur Fogg remarked as we left, we have some time to dispose of. Return the bank tomorrow to collect your funds. Awesome. And let's go exploring. New routes have been discovered. Alright guys, so we're finally getting into this game. As much as, we're getting really far in this game too. We had a few hours to spare. I asked Monsieur Fogg if I might enjoy my city before we had to leave. Indeed, and you should learn anything of note, be sure to replay it. But do not waste any time, we have no time to spare. Why the hurry? I demanded. What is the purpose of this journey of ours? We are winning a wager, he answered seriously. We will circumnavigate the globe in 80 days or less. And if we should fail? We shall not, he answered. I could not argue with that, and headed into town. The talk on the streets was of one thing only: an enormous, elegant oval stadium constructed upon the green field of Campo de Mars and containing the technical marvels, art, amusement parks, and milling crowns of the World's Fair of 1872. I ventured inside the grand illuminated pavilions of the expositions. I went west towards the airship hangar, past a booth with a husband and wife pair selling panoramic hot balloon rides to eager tourists. I inquired as to their hourly rate, wondering if perhaps a balloon could be encouraged to go a little way east as well and contribute to our great journey. £80 for a half hour, the man responded. Not today, I think, I replied swiftly. The man nodded and moved on to the next punter with great swiftness. I returned to the main hub of the exposition. Avenues sprawled in every direction between the inviting illuminated pavilions of the exposition. An artificer was replacing an arc light, which had burned out. She first disconnected the strange machine powering the light. It had a spinning iron wheel which was wound around with a series of armature coils. What is a device, artificer? I asked politely, my eyes staying to the copper lily pin which proclaimed her profession. It's a bleeding nuisance, is what it is. Artificer grumbled in a thick Yorkshire accent. These gammy machines are finky beasts. I often have found that to be the case, I replied gutturally. Oh yes, you're an artificer, are you? You look like a stuffed bird. I laughed. No, artificer, merely a valet. Well, when I next have a gear shaft that needs whiskers trimming, I'll call you. The harshness of her tone was belied by her gentle touch as she unscrewed the arc light's globe of enameled glass and replaced 2 carbon rods within. She reconnected the supply, and the 10 Yabalachkov, I can't say that, good gosh, candles connecting in series lit up once more. They are miraculous, I breathed. The artificer snorted. Their hard work is what they are. Miraculous indeed. But her mouth softened into a small, proud smile. She looked at a pocket watch, cursed, and hurried off, dropping something as she went. I hurried after her to return it, and she thanked me. My medallion. I'll need that to get my lunch from the canteen. Thank you. I waved, duty done, and walked away. Crowds of tourists jostled and heaved past, their eyes wide with wonder. I headed toward the red-purple tents of the Artificers' Guild, draped with banners and blazoned with their copper lily sigil. A steam-powered ornament orchestra played gleaming brass instruments, while a mechanical sommelier popped the cork from a champagne bottle out over glass for passing tourists. One of the artificers had his hands deep inside a human-shaped automaton, rummaging through its clockworks inwards. He took out a piece of engraved glass and peered at it with a jeweler's loupe. Dasting, he cursed in upper-class English tones and then looked up. "Oh, hello." I pointed at the shard. "What is that?" "It's the control glass of my automation, or it would be if it worked. This one is meant to be a cook, but can't even fry out chip." How does the glass work?" He looked pained for a moment. "It's complicated," he replied. "Light scatters and bends, and never mind. In this case, it doesn't work. I need a Persian engraver. The best work is done in Tehran, you know." I wished him luck and returned to the center of the exposition, ears ringing with the bombastic tunes of the steam orchestra, my feet were tiring, and the hour was growing late. I returned to Montufog, who was eating a meal of plain boiled beef. Oh, I can't say that. "Did you enjoy the exposition?" my master inquired diffidently. Having preferred a hearty meal in an English newspaper to all the wonders that the modern world had to offer. "We are unspeakable lucky to live in such an age of invention," I declared. "It will certainly make it easier to win my wager," Monsieur Fogg replied wildly. I dreamed the night of mechanical wonder, matins with beautifully enameled faces, knowing a little of the strange inventions and stranger people I would soon encounter in my journey around the world. Relations with Fogg have improved slightly. Alright guys, so we're going to stop right here in the middle of Paris. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you do enjoy it. I will be coming out with more of 80 days for you guys. And yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always guys, the Win Mice will see you guys in the next video. Bye.